We back.
Real Talk. Volume 10.
Volume 10, folks. Double
we
digits.
At it again and again.
We back.
And again and again.
Get familiar.
And again.
Subscribe, follow, and listen, folks.
Listen.
Thank you for coming back, folks.
Welcome back.
You missed last week because of Mother Nature.
All in my train.
But we got
all in my brain.
It's like we from Oklahoma.
Real Talk and Sports.
We appreciate the love, folks. Again, y'all can follow us on the Twitter. That's RTN Sports. Hit us up on the email. That's rtnsports@yahoo.com.
Yep. Real Talk and Sports.libsyn.com. You already know what it is. All the podcasts, whole show, part 1, part 2. Go there.
The whole thing,
the
folks.
whole thing for you right there. And of course, you gotta go to the YouTube page.
Gotta go to the YouTube page. You gotta subscribe, folks.
We telling y'all what to do.
You gotta subscribe.
We hope y'all listening because we telling y'all what to do.
We back,
right?
folks.
So, volume 10, we at it again.
We at it again.
Let's get to it.
And a lot. First, before we even get into it, a lot has been going on. We just went to that Currency concert.
Man, shout out
to the Spitter. I became a Spitter fan.
Spitter, man.
At the Howard Theater.
You know, man.
Folks was taking their spills outside.
Come to town. He always come to town during the middle of the week.
They came out
and
in
he
bad
sell
weather.
that joint out
in
every
bad
time.
Weather, folks.
It was ice everywhere. People taking L's on the ice. You know, it was, man. It was a party, man. Like I said, man. If you ain't down with the Jets, man, you ain't never want to go see the homie Spitter do a show, and you know into that music. That is an event. So make sure you go check out Spitter. Probably coming to a city near you, because that dude be on tour probably more than anybody I know.
He be out there getting his paper.
Getting that money, but that man put it on the show. Did you not put it on the show?
I enjoyed it.
Did you have a good time?
I had an awesome time.
Told you to have a good time, right?
I went to go see Cat Williams, too.
How was Cat?
Subpar.
He was subpar?
Yeah,
but you know, he was sick or something, right? What happened?
He was sick. He dyed his hair blue.
What?
Came out in some blue suede shoes. Like Elvis would have been proud.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it was crazy. But yeah, it's been going on. But yeah, let's get into the news. Oklahoma, SAE.
Man, what's going on there?
This song taught them.
In the Sooner State.
This song taught them.
So they got gold all on their chain, huh? All gold, everything.
Come on now. I mean,
N-word again.
Again, Parker Rice and Levi Petty. I know you weren't the only you were just the two that were caught.
I got expelled.
I got expelled from college.
Don't do that again. I
mean, I hope it doesn't start any trend. But as you're saying, I mean, racism still exists. They basically Oklahoma University disbanded the fraternity. They have nothing else to do with the fraternity.
That's crazy, man. I heard it was quite a few students that were in the fraternity, like a couple thousand.
Yeah, and it's gone.
And that whole chapter of that fraternity.
Yeah, and it was said it was a slogan started years ago.
You know,
it wasn't something new.
They lost some players behind the situation.
Oh yeah, some players decommitted.
Yeah.
I mean, do you blame them? Do you blame them?
I mean, would you want to go to Oklahoma?
I mean, not really.
No.
But yeah, even a frat mom, Miss Benton Goba, was caught singing the song, and like she said, she was just singing a song. So, I mean, when it comes to racism, it exists. I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover, folks. So, don't let these incidents make you stop liking a race. I mean, there's always bad apples in a bunch.
It's always, man. You always
spread love and be positive. Man. That's what we say.
Oh, what I should say? Situations.
That's how it be.
Will arise.
Thomas Jackson. Not that Tom Jackson from ESPN.
Not your ESPN announcer Tom Jackson.
Former Denver Bronco great.
Yeah, man. So, everybody know about this Ferguson situation. So, Tom Jackson. He's the police chief?
He was the police chief of Ferguson.
Police chief of
Ferguson. Rest in peace, Mike Brown.
Mike Brown. So, he resigned today.
Finally.
I mean, does it really bring any closure or anything? No. But, I mean, it is what it is. He resigned, so.
Seen this, the justice system for the lawsuit.
Yeah,
it got thrown out, but
but
we knew, but it was just
I mean, you know,
publicity stunt.
That's their way of
publicity stunt,
showing that they care, I guess.
Yeah, that's why they showing they care.
Showing how they care. Is that
that's
a good way to put it?
That's it. Just make it relevant. I mean, that's what they have to do to make it seem like, hey, I mean, Darren Wilson's walking around free, but we try to at least do something to their police department. Yeah. You know, so and I mean, you know, black men still dying. We got Mr. Anthony Hill. Rest in peace. Mentally ill man in Atlanta. Rest in peace. Walking around naked, folks. He was caught deranged.
Man got a mental
crawling
illness.
Around, unarmed.
Known that he has
unarmed. They killed him.
Paperwork.
Killed him.
So
killed him.
What do they do?
Kill him.
The man's dead.
And he had a taser.
On March 9th. How about that?
He had a taser.
Killed the man dead.
Not the man had a taser. I'm sorry, the police officer had a taser.
Oh.
So the police officer could have used a taser,
just tased him, right? But you know, another man.
Maybe he felt threatened.
By the naked man.
Maybe he felt threatened.
Okay.
So I mean, we'll go ahead and see, man. And then we also have Mr. Anthony Robinson. 19-year-old.
Yeah, man. Anthony, man, what's going on, man? Jumping into the traffic? What's that about? Why are we jumping into the traffic? Why are you jumping into the traffic?
You're jumping into traffic, but still, that doesn't deserve for you to die.
Why are you jumping into traffic?
You're bored. You live in Wisconsin. What is it to do in Wisconsin?
Man, you better go find some cheese. I'm sure it's some beer. I think they make beer. I'm sure it's some cows that need to be milked.
The real point of the situation is you killed the unarmed.
Need to be cut, some snow.
Now he did have a scuffle, but why is a police officer going into the house without a warrant? Man. Where do you know a police officer can go into a house without a warrant? And I mean, unarmed, 19-year-old boy. He's not a man yet. I mean, look up Anthony Robinson, folks.
It's a kid, man.
They're going to kill you. Black men, they're going to kill you. So every time you wake up, every time you come in the house, be thankful. Because, like I said, we're in a dangerous species. So keep your head on the swivel in these streets.
Keep your head on the swivel at all
times. And I hate...
P's and Q's, dot your I's, cross your T's.
And I hate to bring it up, but we kill each other more than any other organization ever, black men. So let's come together, man. Let's come together, folks.
Black men have been fighting that fight for a long time, and it's still happening.
Spread love, not hate.
So it's up to, man. It's just up to the people, man. The people gotta wanna
do better. My thing is,
you can always have people that talk about it and be about it, but the people you talking to, they still have to listen.
They have to listen and put it to practice
and put it to work. Because if they don't, then it's just you beating a dead horse. We've been talking about blacks killing blacks for how long?
For how long?
How long the blacks been killing the blacks?
Centuries. It seems like. So we gotta do better as a community, as an organization, because we're family, we're royalty, folks. We kings and queens. Once y'all realize that,
how many folks know that?
We kings and queens.
How many folks know that though? This ain't history class, people. You gotta go do your work, man. Get your studies up and know who you are and where you come from. Because, man, like I say, we can't keep talking about it. It's beating a dead horse, So all we can do is try to do our part. You know what I'm saying?
And educate.
That's it.
Try to educate.
Get familiar.
People. Subscribe.
Follow.
And listen. So, folks, also, we want to give a rest in peace to Robert Williams III. Robert Wilson III. He was killed at a Philly GameStop.
GameStop. They about video games at the GameStop.
At a robbery. At a robbery.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so GameStop, I want to give a shout out to GameStop. They donated $50,000 to his family.
Yeah, big up the GameStop.
And they started a donation around all the GameStops on the East Coast. Again, it's violence.
I'm a good looking out one,
so much violence, man.
The GameStop, though? trying to go pick up the
Who
Madden.
was robbing someone at the GameStop?
Trying to go pick up the new Madden.
Trying to return that Sega Saturn.
The old Sega Genesis.
Man.
At the GameStop.
Man. So, I mean, it's just a lot of disrespect going on, especially with Obama.
A lot going on in Congress right now.
About
a whole lot going
Mr.
on
Benjamin
without Congress.
Netanyahu. What's going on with you, Mr. John Boehner? Now, you remember John Boehner, who almost got poisoned.
John Boehner, eating them bad steaks.
So Mr. Boehner decide, let's go ahead and invite Benjamin Netanyahu, which, folks, he's running for prime minister in Israel, and it doesn't look like he's going to win again. He comes over to the United States and uninvited, not approved by Barack Obama. Basically, the story starts off where United States are having negotiations, trying to have negotiations with Iran with their chemical weapons. They don't want them to use chemical weapons. Now, we know Israel is right next to Iran. So Congress went ahead and set up a bill to basically put economic sanctions on Iran. Barack, like we said before, vetoed that. So he vetoed it. Basically, John Boehner went ahead and invited Benjamin Netanyahu to come over and didn't even get Barack's permission.
Check this out.
Where they do that at?
Check this out. John Boehner. What is wrong with you? You know this man got this little bit of time left right now.
He's just trying to disrespect me.
And I'm telling y'all, on his last day, the president is going to go postal. He's going into Congress. Might slap a couple people up. I'm telling
Where's
y'all.
My money? I need my money.
Stop messing with the old man. Because, like, they just act like they don't know he gonna put the big hand on these people.
Man, I don't know what's the issue.
Come on. I mean, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know yet, John Boehner. You inviting people to the White House? Who are you to invite somebody to the White House?
He's not even the vice president.
I mean, he was the speaker.
He's speaker.
But still, who are you to invite somebody to the White House?
Who is he?
Man.
The authority. The authority that he thinks he could just come and say, hey, that's like me just...
It's crazy.
That's like...
Thinking about it.
Man, who does that? That's like him going to a party and just inviting 10 people. I'm like, oh yeah, they just came. I thought it would be okay.
This ain't my party. You know, I don't live here. I don't have no rights here. But I'm gonna invite, my 12 closest friends, and we're gonna come to y'all party.
Exactly.
Man, John Boehner, don't be on the big hand list on the last day.
Come on.
Y'all keep messing with him, man.
But wait. Did you see what Congress did? 47 congressmen wrote open letters to Iran saying, oh, y'all think stuff is sweet right now, but Barack is about to leave. So when Barack leaves, these economic sanctions are going to be put down.
Yeah, it's coming.
I mean,
change is coming.
Y'all gotta chill. Again. But war means money for the Republicans.
Change is coming again soon.
So we'll see.
Change is coming.
We'll see. We have Hillary Clinton.
Hillary.
Deleting emails, sending personal emails.
Hillary.
Sorry, not sending sending security emails, classified emails to personal email through her own server.
Pretty much, it was Hillary Clinton at yahoo.com. and she's supposed to be at her government email, but she got her, Gmail or I don't know, Hotmail, something. One of the mails.
It was Clinton mail.
AOL.com.
It was
somebody internet space Hotmail, whatever. But anyway, she wasn't at .gov like she was supposed to be. That thing is supposed to be at something .gov, G-O-V, and it wasn't that. So Hillary, 32,000 emails. But I mean, she wasn't the only one though. I mean, it was a whole lot of. I mean, a lot of the top congressmen and senators and just people in general, like top government officials, use their personal email. Colin Powell used to use his personal email.
He did.
So I mean, what are you talking about? She looking for?
He got early. This one is crazy. The Colin Powell, like you said, Colin Powell used it. But they're trying to say she's going to get 3 years in prison. And she deleted 32,000 emails.
The 3 years in prison, because when I heard this, I thought it was hilarious.
You got to delete the history.
Hillary Clinton is not going to do 3 years in prison.
Got to burn the files, Hillary.
It is not happening. It's not going down. Bill Clinton is not allowing his wife to go to jail. Are you kidding me? Really? Do any of you? Martha Stewart went to jail. Any of you really think that Hillary Rodham Clinton is going to jail? Hit us up at RTN Sports on the Twitter. Let us know what you think, because I think Hillary Clinton ain't going to jail.
Stranger things have happened. Strangest thing have happened.
Hillary Clinton ain't going to jail.
Strangest thing have happened. Like
Bill Clinton is Bill Clinton. Nah.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what go ahead and happen. Did you hear about the 21 and 25-year-old Americans in Cali?
Let's take a flight over to Rome. The beautiful Rome, Italy.
In the Roman Colosseum.
These broads, man.
What y'all doing out there? Come on, ladies.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call y'all broads, but you go to Rome, right? You go to Rome, right? So go there, have a good time, enjoy the sights. You know,
I'm just going there for food.
Be normal people. You know, do what normal people do. Eat a lot of food. You know, take a lot of pictures. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot of smiling and stuff like that. But why would you go into the Colosseum?
I don't know.
And carve your name with a coin into the Colosseum. I mean, I guess a lot of people do. And then the crazy, what made it so crazy, the people that were in there end up ratting her out. so they ended up ratting her out. So they haven't officially said what's going to happen with these two young ladies, but they did say that they will face a significant fine. And the last time a person did carve anything into the Roman Coliseum,
22 stacks.
That was 22 grand.
You know what happened? Their minds was playing tricks on them. Shout out to the Ghetto Boys, H-Town.
Yeah, I know what it is already.
H-Town. Speaking of, what's going on with Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams? Shout out Pharrell. I know Pharrell will fill this hat. 7.4 million to the Marvin Gaye family for Blurred Lines.
Got to give it up.
Yeah, so apparently as we can hear the tone of the song, the melody.
I mean, the melodies sound real similar, but Robin and Pharrell, y'all could have did this way better. Like, this is kind of a messy situation, because I'm sure, Pharrell is a super producer. I'm sure he knew, even if he didn't mean to copy it, I'm sure he knew that there was a song that sounded like that. Because even when you hear, I didn't really notice it till I heard the instrumental of Blurred Lines. When they're singing and T.I. rapping
really
and stuff like that, you hear it, but you don't. So I listen to the instrumental, and it's like, okay, you listen to the instrumental, and then you listen to Marvin Gaye's song. You hear you can hear the melody in the background. So it's like, okay, if y'all was gonna sample it, y'all could have put something in place, sampled it, paid them something, and then made all that money that y'all made like almost over $30 million. That song made over $30 million. So that's why they had to pay so much. They might have made out just by, doing it early, paying them off, and they
would have did well, but
and they still would have got their bread. They wouldn't have had to
can't
come
cut
up on
corners,
so much money
folks.
to the
you
family.
Can't cut corners.
Like, I mean, they deserve to get their money. I mean, that's Marvin Gaye.
It's Marvin Gaye.
It's Marvin Gaye. So it's enough said. I mean, it was Marvin Gaye. So I mean, man.
Do you believe in conspiracies? I believe in conspiracies. They know. You gonna try to say or you want to say? We want to flip. I don't know. We're gonna try, folks.
This dude's last name is pretty intense.
Boris
Nemtsov. That
a
T is
vocal critic of Russian President Vladimir Putin was shot dead in Moscow, right down the street from the Kremlin. Now he was with the female who wasn't touched, but they jumped out of a car and shot at him 7 times. Jumped out of the car and shot him 7 times. It only I don't know if all the bullets hit, but yeah, he basically was an opponent of Mr. Putin. And
Putin had a protest coming up.
Yeah, protests coming up. Basically, he wrote a report in regard to the country's corruption.
Right before the protest.
Yeah, the dependency on oil and gas. He was interviewed in 2013. Was he afraid of his life? And he said, "I was born in Russia and I would die in Russia." So,
right before the protest.
Yeah, right before the protest. I mean, I would even say he should have had some Secret Service, but we know what the Secret Service been doing lately.
Yeah.
Crashing into the White House.
Secret Service. Man. Government's been busy.
A lot of stuff
Government's been real busy. So, Secret Service, what y'all doing, man? I mean, I know y'all, y'all gotta get y'all party on too. Everybody gotta do their thing, get their party on, have a good time. But of you two gentlemen in the vehicle, one of you was on the president's top detail. So why are y'all crashing into security gates, man? What are y'all doing? you can't crash into the gate at the White House, man. Like what are you doing? Like I'm sure that they probably attacked the vehicle.
You think they still got their jobs?
Probably. I don't know if the one guy's still on the top detail though.
Yeah.
I don't know how that situation worked out for him. But yeah, I don't know.
It's real interesting, man. I mean, why are they drinking and driving, first and foremost?
Yeah,
and secondly,
like in the Secret Service.
You're the president's man.
Call the Uber.
Uber, exactly. Call the Uber.
Can't y'all just call for the jet to come pick y'all up or something?
Nah, they don't live the life I live.
They the Secret Service.
What's up, G5 Tom? Hit us up.
G5 Tom.
Get familiar, subscribe, follow, and listen. All right,
Volume
folks.
10.
Volume 10. We had a tragedy in Florida. We had a military helicopter crash. 11 people passed. It was a routine helicopter, bad weather. Yeah, so I'm going to have condolences to them.
That's tough, man. That's tough. 11 people, though? Man, it's been a lot of helicopters and airplanes and I don't know. A lot of, Harrison Ford was just in the...
Who?
Harrison Ford.
He was in a plane crash?
Plane crash.
He survived?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of people, man. It's a lot. It's been a lot going on, man.
There's been a lot going on.
A lot of planes, you already know about Malaysia. You know what's going on there. Yeah.
Don't take... We're not going to say
that. We ain't gonna tell y'all no more, man. Y'all go fly over there if y'all want to.
But we want to end the show off with some good news.
Man, this is pretty awesome, actually. Young Esther. I think her last name is like Okard. I'm not really sure, but this young lady,
10,
beautiful young lady, 10 years old,
British and Nigerian.
She's half British, half Nigerian.
From the UK.
10 years old.
UK.
Is one of the youngest freshmen in the whole country of the United Kingdom. Yes, freshman.
Freshman, folks.
College.
Not in high school.
Freshman.
College.
She's 10. College freshman. She's going to Open University. She actually just had a 100 on the test. She's already at the top of her class.
Top of her class.
She had 100 on the test last week. And man, the sister knows what she wants. I tell you that much.
What she said when
she's studying finance. She said she wants her PhD in financial studies. And,
genius.
And she wants to own her own bank by the age of 15.
At 15, what was you doing at 15?
So that's only 5 years from now when most kids are
running track.
Probably just really getting to know themselves.
No, I wasn't.
and
I was a sophomore.
She's gonna be a
high
doctor.
school. Yeah, that's insane.
She's gonna be a doctor.
When she was 6 years old, folks, she took a high school math exam. What'd she get on it?
She got a C.
A C.
At 6.
When I was in high school and I was a senior, I could barely get a C.
Man,
in math.
Some of them I had an A in math.
But math wasn't my subject.
But it was some of them C's was hard to come by. Like it was
that English.
Oh man,
I loved English.
American. I couldn't stand my American literature.
In history, that was my joint. But you know,
I like history.
You know, my favorite. You know, my favorite subject was gym. Yeah, I always got an A in gym.
I don't really count gym.
Yeah, but Esther, give you a shout out to your parents.
We big up, man. Shout out. We definitely had to shout out that young lady. That young lady is awesome, man. That young lady is awesome. So we salute you, young lady. And this is Volume 10, Part 1.
Finito.
We ain't going nowhere.
We'll be right back.
We got a huge Part 2 coming up. You know it's
NFL,
been busy in the sports world, man.
NBA,
there's a lot going on.
Arsenal,
a lot going on.
Champions League. We back.
Real talk.
Get familiar.
Sports.
Subscribe.
Follow.
Listen. Let's go.
See ya.
See ya.